Hey guys, so today's topic is something that really rings true to myself. It's something that I have struggled with many times. In my own personal case, this has a lot to do with seasonal affective disorder, which is when you start to feel your mood worsening, getting more depressive as the winter months come in, as there's less sunlight, as the days are shorter. You start to feel a bit lonely, a bit more sadness than you would in the warmer summer and spring months, let's say. So I think a lot of people that experience really big seasonal changes are more prone, especially if they suffer with mental illness already, to really experience the lowering of mood in these darker times. And so you'll probably notice in a lot of my videos, if I'm using natural light, it's not going to be as bright as it was during the summer months, and sometimes I will have to make use of my lamp to brighten up the room a little bit. But today I wanted to make a little bit of an argument when it comes to loneliness that I'm hoping will help comfort some people, because I know that a lot of my subscribers, they're not in relationships and they're looking for a meaningful relationship, or just to be with somebody in general, because they think it will help them through the mental illness. But I'm here to tell you guys that I firmly believe that to cure loneliness, you don't need to be in a relationship at all. I think that some of my loneliest times have been while I've been in relationships, and some of my happiest times have been when I have not been in relationships. And I'm not saying that this is a direct relationship, meaning that when I'm in a relationship I'm just unhappy, they're bad relationships, I shouldn't be in them. I really don't think so. I think my current relationship, which I've been in for almost 2.5 years now, I've learned so much from. I think we're moving forwards together. It's taken a lot of work. It hasn't been an easy one, but it has been very fulfilling in my life and a very good step that I've made. And I have another argument that I want to make in a little bit down the line, but I just wanted to say that, for those of you that are so preoccupied with trying to find a relationship to help feel less lonely, more secure, it's not going to help. I could even be in the same room as my boyfriend and still feel lonely. And like I said, that has nothing to do with him or the quality of our relationship. That has everything to do with me and my own mental struggles. So I wanted to make that point really clear today, because I think so many people are searching for that so badly and wanting that. But I don't think that it's a cure-all for loneliness. I think it's very easy to be lonely when you have a lot of people surrounding you in your life. And I also wanted to argue that a lot of people think that to enter in a relationship, they have to be their best possible. They have to be feeling complete. They have to love themselves unconditionally. They just have to feel great about yourself. I don't think that is true either. I think that the way you can get a relationship to work if you are dealing with mental illness is that you have to be willing to work on yourself while in the relationship. And I think that's where people lose themselves and they lose their identity. They get into a relationship when they're not willing to work on themselves anymore. They just go, this person is going to get me through. They're going to cure my loneliness. They're going to make me happy. Everything's going to be okay. And I will no longer be depressive or anxious or anything like that. They think that being with someone is the cure-all for everything. And I'm here to tell you guys that it is not, because I entered a relationship when I was not whole, I was not complete, I was not happy with myself. I still don't fully love myself. I think honestly that is a lifelong journey. And I hate to say it, but when people say, I love myself, yeah, I'm really happy with myself, I don't always believe it. I think we have days when we do. I have some days where I feel great about myself, but I think that there have a lot of days where I doubt myself and I feel insecure, I feel anxious, I feel depressive. But that's all part of having a mental illness. But the difference is I was willing to work on myself. During this relationship, I spent a whole year of my life going to therapy, and I journal and I try and exercise and eat healthy and take good care of myself and further myself by working, going to school, pushing myself outside of my comfort zone instead of being like, I'm in a relationship, that's all I need. Because I'll tell you guys the truth, in the past I've had an ex-friend of mine who was calling me codependent and saying that, I needed to be in a relationship. And I honestly hate that term so much, because I don't think that is true. I do feel like I'm happy when I'm in a relationship. I do enjoy having that facet of my life, but I do not lose myself completely in it. I still have my friends. I still have my identity. I feel like YouTube is really helping me create an identity for myself too. This channel has absolutely nothing to do with my relationship except for what I share with you guys. But all to say that You know, this is something I did for myself, to put myself out there, to work on myself, to help other people. That has everything to do with me and nothing to do with other people bringing anything into this channel. This is just me putting myself out there. It's 100% just my personality and myself that I am using on this channel. So that's something that I'm really proud of in building. But I really wanted to tell you guys that a relationship will not cure your problems. It will not make you feel better about yourself. Even if, let's say, you're with a person that compliments you constantly, calls you beautiful, amazing, smart, perfect, blah, blah, blah. If this right here is not happy with yourself for who you are, none of those things will penetrate and go through and make a difference. And I can guarantee that. You have to keep working on yourself, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're alone, whether you're trying to be in a relationship, whether you want to be by yourself. You have to keep furthering yourself if you do want to find some happiness in your life, and if you want to try and feel less lonely. Because I feel like the happier you are with yourself, the more that you find activities you enjoy, like watching a good movie, journaling, reading a book, whatever it may be, going for a nature walk, anything like that. You know, that will help you fight loneliness more than anyone in your life ever could. A friend, family, whatever. Because let's say even if you see a therapist, yes, that can help you so much in your life. But do you know why it helps you? Because it helps you change your perspective, yourself. You do everything yourself in therapy. Your therapist can't say, do this and you'll feel better. I mean, that's not going to work. If you're resistant, if you're not doing it for yourself or for the right reasons, you will not help yourself. No one can make you change and be better and be happier and less lonely and more secure. You're the one that has to slowly work on that for yourself. So that was my main message for today, guys. Just keep the focus on you. Keep working on yourself to make yourself stronger, because you have the power to do it for you. And it is difficult. I want in the future to make a video how I think that life should be used and lived by the slow path. There's so much instant gratification in society, but that doesn't make people happy. What makes people happy is continual effort and striving forwards and pushing yourself. That is what I believe will make you change for the better and ultimately feel happier and healthier and the best version of yourself possible. So thank you so much for watching, my precious gems. Feel free to add to the conversation if you'd like to. Thumbs up to this video if you agree with any of my points. And a Q&A video will be coming to you guys fairly soon, and hopefully another interview this week as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.